I'm here.
Okay, yes. Mark, you're on.
Sorry. Well, David, thank you very much indeed for your introduction, but most of all for giving and sparing your time to guide us through the programme for the rest of the day. But ladies and gentlemen, as Chairman of Scottish Land and Estates, I take great pride in welcoming you to our virtual annual conference 2021, the business of climate change. Hopefully, it will be our last virtual annual conference. Next year, we definitely intend to stage it in person. No matter the reduction in travel time and the convenience which Zoom gives us, there is no real substitute for personal contact. And the annual conference is the one major event in the year when all of us at SLE get the opportunity to meet you and talk to you informally. I've always found that opportunity invaluable. Today, we've assembled a fascinating lineup, including SLE members who are tackling climate change, whilst at the same time running a successful business and want to share their stories with you. We also have a panel of experts with a huge amount of knowledge, as well as MSPs and party representatives from across the political spectrum. This conference is extremely important because the topics we will explore today, tackling climate change and running successful businesses, not only concern the very future of the planet we live on, but they also herald probably some of the biggest changes to land managers' business models for a generation. Land managers are an important part of the solution and have been delivering change across a landscape scale for years. Being involved in the subject of climate change, both as your chairman and on the other side of the debate as chairman of one of the largest UK pension funds, I'm becoming increasingly frustrated with the sheer incompetence of global politicians in facing up to the problem, let alone attempting a workable solution spanning many countries. We cannot rely almost entirely on new technology reducing our carbon emissions, whilst we continue to consume as before. Messages from government that greening of our planet will not cost taxpayers or consumers money is first of all totally absurd, and secondly, highly dangerous. If you tell everyone it is not going to cost them money, they understandably get extremely upset when the truth is visited on them. The consumption side of the equation has to be tackled if we're to have any chance of reaching our targets. Land managers and businesses cannot deliver on their own. Paradoxically, and really quite extraordinarily, the UK can actually reduce its carbon footprint overnight by exporting all its dirty industries to China and then re-importing the finished goods, since the measure used for our carbon reduction does not include the imported carbon footprint. This results in us then shifting the blame to China. This is the economics of the madhouse, and I find them totally unacceptable. What is required is a collective approach, working with neighbours at landscape scale, introducing new Scotland-wide policies and tools, tackling siloed thinking in the Scottish Government, and most importantly, tackling some of the biggest gaps in our armoury, such as carbon measurement and pricing at a UK level. And we need leadership. This means one person appointed as wholly responsible for achieving carbon net zero with access to the necessary levers to achieve that goal. Nobody who has any knowledge of running complex projects would manage them in any other way. I see no such person anywhere in government. But there is much we can do at SLE to play our part in reducing emissions. But the overarching framework has to be in place. Specifically, we need to get a standardized definition of land management footprint, including a far better understanding of how to measure sequestration in the peatlands. We need to move to an integrated approach to land management, and we need to change some of our farming practices. To help us get a better understanding of this, we are lucky to have two titans of the climate change world, Professor Sajita Helm, who made a much celebrated presentation here last year. Indeed, it was so well applauded that I thought we must get them back this year. And together with him, we have John Gummer, Lord Devon, who chairs the Climate Change Committee. We also have a host of SLE members who will share firsthand their experiences, as well as a panel session with experts from across the sector. Together, with our MSP and political panel later today. Please ask questions at any time, make notes, and rewatch sessions via the SLE website. I sincerely hope you find our conference interesting and stimulating, and that you go away filled with knowledge and ideas about the business of climate change. Our sincere thanks go to our sponsors, Barclays, Galbraith, and of course, Gillespie McAndrew, for their ongoing support to all our exhibitors. As a conference delegate, please make sure you take advantage of the offers from our exhibitors on a wide range of useful products for land managers and rural businesses. By visiting our exhibitors in our virtual networking rooms today, you will be entered into a prize draw to win a ticket to our 2022 annual conference. And as David said, the winner will be announced at the end of the day. Please feel free to post on your preferred social media platform at any point during the conference using #SLEconf21 and tagging SLE. Finally, I would like to pay this tribute to the SLE team who put this conference on. And I want to extend a particular thanks to Jane Lane, who has worked all hours to make it happen for us. The team is one of our great strengths. They are an enviable resource, representing our members' views and the unique requirements of rural Scotland to government, politicians, and others. We're dealing with an ever-increasing number of issues, and very often in an ever-shortening timescale. But the professionalism of those that work for your membership organisation will, I know, bring us through. I would like to take this opportunity to thank them on your behalf. Another great strength of SLE is you, our members, the unsung and often vilified heroes of the peace, who do so much to make rural Scotland thrive. Thank you for all you do and for your support. I hope you have a great conference.